Have you ever watched Rico viral animation and said to yourself, I wish I could make something like this? Good news, you actually can. In this video, I will show you the simple method I use to animate Rico character with free image in FlipaClip right on my phone, including how to make the leg movement look smooth and natural. If you enjoy animation, subscribe and follow this channel because I post new tutorials every week. Now let me show you exactly how I created this Rico animations. So the first step is for you to go to Play Store, download FlipaClip, then open it and click on that plus icon. Then you have to name your project. Okay, that is the first part. So I will click on name your project, then I will just name it Rico leg movement. Okay, then click on done. Then you are going to import a background, so click on that background icon over there for you to import a background. I've already designed the background I'll be using, so I'll locate the background. Look at it here. I'm going to click on it in order to import it. Then you can scale it out so that it will be zoomed in. Okay, that is where you can animate a background. So you scale it out, then you now import it by clicking on that mark icon over there. Then the next thing for you to do is to set up your canvas size. Because of this video is for YouTube, so I will select the first one, which is YouTube 1080p. That is the normal dimension for YouTube. Okay, then I will go back. Yes, then the next thing for me to do is to click on create project so that we can start the animation of the day. So click on create project. Let's get started. Now we are on the interface of FlipaClip. The next thing for us to do is to click on that layer panel over here. Now if you click on that layer panel, change the name. Okay, let us rename it. I will just rename it character layer. This is the layer where I will be importing my Rico character images. Okay, that is the first step. Okay, then the next thing for you to do is to click on that three dots at the top. Then you have to click on add image in order to add the images of your animation. So there won't be any need for us to draw anything because I've already designed the character we'll be using for this project. Okay, so I'll click on the character image for me to import it. Then click on the lasso tool. Okay, click on it 2 times. Then you can scale this character up. Okay, you scale the character up to match the screen. That is staging. Okay, so I designed this Rico character image you are seeing using the free Rico Cartoons app on my phone. If you want to get access to the same free app I used to create these Rico character images, I give it to my students in my animation class. When you join, you will get full access to the app, all Rico character images, and I also teach you how to create your own cartoon characters and animate them on your phone or laptop. If you are interested, drop a comment saying I'm interested. I will send you the free app directly. You see with that plus icon I'm pointing my arrow, so that is where you add a new frame. So click and hold it. Okay, then you have to choose the second one, clone last frame. Okay, so that you can clone this frame up to 3 times. You know that we are doing 3 frames per second. Okay, so every 3 frames will add a new pose. Okay, so we have done the 3 poses. As you can see, we are on frame 3. Okay, that is how we do the animation. So we just did timing. Okay, so how fast or slow frame, how do you want the video to play? That is what we just did now. Okay, so timing create lines and emotion. Okay, so we can have a fast leg movement. Then I'll click on add new layer. Okay, so that I can add a new pose. Then click on that 3 dots for you to add a new image. Okay, so you can see we are doing pose to pose animation. Then I'll locate the second image. Okay, you see that this second image. Now hold on, let me use my lasso tool to select it. So if I select this image now, I will scale it up. Okay, but then when I scale it up, I will make sure that the leg are standing on the same position. Very, very important. You need to ensure that the leg of your character is standing on the same position. So this will create a consistent character. So if you want your character to be consistent, then ensure that you position the character properly to match with the previous frame. Okay, when you are animating, notice how Rico leg move step by step. This is the kind of details that makes your animation feel alive. If you want to learn animation more deeply, including how to make smooth character movement or create your own cartoon character, I teach all of this in my 2D and Rico animation class. You will learn how to animate on your phone or laptop and even how to monetize your content. Check the link in the description of this video to join and start learning step by step. So I will click on that plus icon for me to add a new pose. Okay, then the next thing is to click on that three dots. Let me add a new image. Okay, so I'll click on it. So you see this image now, you see it contains motion blur. Okay, there is a way we added motion line. So that time the leg raised up, so the leg is creating a wind, so we added that wind effect. Okay, we added that wind effect just to make this animation feel alive. That is why I say that as an animator, you always need to add things like exaggeration, anticipation, because this thing you are seeing now is more like anticipation. Okay, whereby they prepare the character. It's just a small movement before the main action. Okay, it's like a wind up before the main action, so that it will prepare the audience for what is coming and to make the motion believable and smooth. Okay, so before we add this last pose, now we added that anticipation. Now you see this new pose. Now we added a new principles of animation again. So this time around, let me first of all use my lasso to make this image to become bigger. So I will scale this image. Now you see, so like during animation, you have to push the proportion and the pose beyond reality. Okay, so it makes the animation fun. You see the way they make this leg to become bigger. So they added exaggeration to this character leg. You can see, so this exaggeration now will now make the leg to become bigger for cartoony appeal. Very, very important. Okay, so ensure that you during your animation everything looks clean. Add anticipation, add exaggeration where possible. Okay, so I have to click on that plus icon and hold it. Okay, I'll click on that plus icon, just click and hold it. Then I'm going to clone this frame, because this time the exaggeration appear, I want it to stay a little bit longer on the screen. So I want it to stay longer, so I will add up to 3 frames. Okay, so it's a timing that I use to make the leg movement. When the exaggeration appear, the thing slow down to make the viewer see the leg movement. I added up to 3 frames. Okay, I added up to 3 frames because I'm doing 3 frames per second, so that when the big leg starts showing, it stay a little bit longer on the screen to emphasize the exaggeration that we just added. So let me just go to add new frame. Okay, let me continue. Now we have added the exaggerated leg and duplicated it 3 times. Okay, I need to add an image in order for me to create a little bit of movement. So you will see that this one is a slightly different kind of exaggeration. You see it here. It is still the same leg now, but there is a way they did the exaggeration, so it also creates some movement. Okay, and this thing shows us that we apply solid drawing. Okay, so if you use a solid drawing to create your characters, when viewers see your drawing, your animation, they will understand everything. They will understand the motion instantly. Because if you are animating on the phone, the thing may look small, the screen will be small. So the way you design your poses, how you design your drawing, how solid you make your drawing to be, will make your viewers to easily understand what is happening on the screen. So I will now go back to the frame 1. Okay, I'm going to go back to frame 1. I will copy that first pose that the leg was raised up, because now we have already achieved what we want. So I will double click on this lasso tool for me to select that neutral pose where the leg was raised up. Okay, so I will copy the pose, then I will go to where I stopped, then I'm going to paste the pose there. So here now I'll add a new frame, then I'll paste it. So I'll paste the image, that neutral pose, that first pose that the leg was raised up. I'll also paste it on the next frame. Okay, so guys, that is the first thing to do. Okay, that is, so if you play the video now, you see you see the way the character is already doing the leg movement, and it is looking attractive. If you are enjoying this tutorial and learning something new about animating Rico character, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and follow this page for more tutorials. Okay, I post weekly tutorials on this page just for everybody to learn and master how to animate. Then let us do this step 2. The part 2 is for us to add the, let us go to the layer panel. Okay, so here now we will add the plus icon. Let us add a sheet because I want it to do the leg movement and then his leg will touch the sheet. So I'm going to do the layer, rename the layer. I'll call it a sheet. So this thing now is, you know that layer ordering is important. As we did the first layer, then this one now we add a new layer for it. Then I'll have to import the image of my sheet. Okay, so this, I'll import the image, click on add image, then I'll import the image of the sheet. So that is how you do the animation. Focus on doing the first thing, the first character pose. Then the next thing is to start filling in any animating parts. So this is the sheet. So if you import it, you may not be seeing it, so you just have to click on your lasso tool 2 times in order to select that particular layer. Then you can now scale it up. Okay, so if you scale it up, you have to position it to the place the leg is going to land. Okay, you have to position the sheet correctly in the place, exact place you want the sheet to rise. Okay, so if you want, you can use pose to pose to animate this thing, not even straight ahead, because you need to know the pose. Okay, so I have to copy it. I actually went to the part the leg was touching the ground to know where I will fix this sheet before I now do it on frame 1. So on frame 2, I will paste the sheet on that ground. Okay, then I will move over to frame 3. Frame 3, I'll place the sheet again. So because I copied the sheet, I'll continue to paste it. So that place the leg touches the ground, I don't need to paste it at this place. No, you don't need to paste it because of what? The character is above the sheet. So I will just skip this part. Then I'll move over to the next frame. I'll continue moving to the next frame till I reach that part the leg was raised up. Okay, so this part the leg was raised up, I'm going to paste the sheet there as well. Okay, so I'm going to click on that place. See that they raised the leg up, so I'm going to paste the sheet. So if you paste it now that the leg have already touched the sheet, we need to cut off this pointy part. Yes, use your lasso tool, yes, for you to cut off this part, so that if somebody see the thing ahead, they will not know, yes, the actual sheet. Like they will know that yes, that the leg smashed this sheet. So you just delete that up part, and that is all about that. As you can see in this tutorial, we are not just learning ordinary animation principle, we are learning core animation principles that professionals use. By applying anticipation, follow through, exaggeration, and solid drawing using FlipaClip, you can create legal animation. Okay, and it will be very smooth. That is the thing, it will be very smooth and it will look professional. Okay, because of you added exaggeration principles to it. So let me just clean up this part of the sheet just to create that follow through. Like because of the leg touches this thing, some of the sheets are meant to flatten. Okay, so we added a little bit of swatch and stretch to this thing. So anyhow you would tweak it. As an animator, always ask yourself, how can I apply a principles of animation as you're animating? So I'm going to use my eyedropper to pick a color. Then I'm going to touch the color to select the sheet, and then I'm going to be able to paint and add more sheet in the surface. Okay, so I'm going to add more sheet in the surface. So we just did squash and stretch here because as the leg touches the sheet, the sheet is, you are meant to squash because of the leg has a weight, right? It has gravity, it pulled on the sheet, so the sheet have to squash. That's why we added this squash and stretch you are seeing now. So as we added the squash and stretch, it will make the animation, you know, believable and smooth, because some people will know that yes, you have already added squash and stretch. That is why the sheet gets flattened after the leg touches it. Okay, that is why I said that during animation, all these principles of animation, add it, even if it's one, even if it's two. Okay, it always makes a difference in your animation. So guys, now we are done. Yes, we are done. So let me just use my lasso to position the thing, and also I'll position it, I'll copy it throughout the remaining frames. So on next frame I'm going to paste it. So now we are done. Okay, we are done, guys. So at this point we are done. So let me play the video for you to see what we achieved so far. Guys, you see how smooth my animation is looking. Wow. So I just did this thing with free images. So the next thing now, click on that three dots because I'm done with the animation. So I'm going to export the video. So just click on make movie in order for you to export the video. Okay, so since everything is set properly, as you can see, my FlipaClip is a premium version. They are not showing watermark. So if you want to get the FlipaClip app, I recommend you comment I'm interested and join my animation class. Okay, now we are done exporting the video. Let us play it. You just saw the animation we created, and I hope you realize that animation is very easy once you know the right technique. So there are simple ways to animate and create cartoon videos faster, just like Rico Animation. Okay, so if you want to start making animation video that can go viral and learn animation step by step, I'm personally inviting you to join my 2D and Rico Animation class. When you join, you will get access to the free Rico cartoon apps and all the free animation apps and software. Okay, you have the ability to create your own characters step by step. Okay, so I also teach you how to animate on your phone or laptop and how to monetize your animation content. So you also gain access to get job opportunity to work for animation studios that are based in US. So if you want to join the class, use the link in the description of this video to join my WhatsApp channel, and then from there contact me. Okay, I post new tutorials every week, so please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share this video to people that want to learn animation. I want to hear from you. What topic should I teach in my next tutorial? Comment below. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you want to keep learning more about Rico Animation, I've created over 40 Rico Animation tutorials on this channel, all organized in one playlist called Rico Animations Tutorial Playlist. You will find the link in the description so you can continue learning and improving your animation skills. Check out the last tutorial I posted and keep practicing. Your animation journey is just getting started.